calm.
No,
quiet.
this past election has put a fire under a lot of people.
Yes.
You can't just protest. You have to keep doing things after this, so we are in it.
I came here, I'm feeling scared and angry, but I'm also feeling like more connected with the people I love and the values I believe in. And I'm also here to be with my daughter and to show my daughter that we have all got to fight together. It's important to see how many people have her back.
It's such an insult to women, to minorities, to Jewish people, to disabled people,
Muslims.
that he has this just deep disregard for most of us.
He has to know that what he's about and what he's doing is not what we believe in or what we need as a country or a people.
We are not alone. You've got like-minded people all over the country, so that's pretty amazing.
I believe in an America that is inclusive, that is constantly working towards progress, and it is an example to the world. And that is the polar opposite of the man that just stood here yesterday.
So I guess I'm here because I guess the most powerful people in my life have been women. My greatest educators, the smartest mentors I've had, the kindest, most nurturing, most loving. And so I feel like if we do anything to diminish that, then we're destroying the part of us that makes us the most human. America is not going to let bigotry or sexism or racism have the final word. We're here to change that, and we're going to do that with love and peace and kindness.
Why did you make the trek to come out here for this?
Oh, because I just had to. There was no option, right? You have to speak up.
I just couldn't stay home. It's like the one thing where I feel I could actually show like my presence to like make a difference. You know, he talks around like, oh, we have a mandate, we have a mandate. No, you don't. You don't have a mandate. There's like thousands of people here to tell you no.
I do have a lot of concerns with the incoming administration. So just to be here and show everybody that I stand in solidarity with them.
I feel like there's strength in numbers, and so this is very empowering to be around this number of women, men, transgender people. So this is one way we can show that we're so strong, that we're not going to crawl under a rock.
This is real. Like everyone here, it's kind of annoying, you know, to be in this crowd. Like people are pushing and shoving. Like it's the reality, right? But people aren't going home. Like they're staying here because they really care.
Being a bully on the schoolyard is not a way to run the country. Taking away health insurance for millions of people is premeditated murder of millions. And we have to stand up for that and say that that's unacceptable. If we don't stand up for those who can't stand up, for those who couldn't get into the wheelchair and make it here, we have failed. Women have always been the revolution. So to see us all gathered in numbers too big to ignore, thank you, Helen Reddy, is just awe-inspiring.
My body, my choice!
Your body, your choice!
My body, my choice!
This feels like a really important moment, and we need to get momentum up and keep it going. And it's a moment to stand in solidarity with all the folks that are going to be most affected by Trump's policies.
Fired up! Ready to go!
Standing up for people that don't have a voice or who want a voice, that's really important to me. I made these last night. They all say different things. I'm wearing one on my hat. Everybody in my group is wearing one. Just to like remind everybody to be positive and that we are united in a powerful one, and not to show hatred or anger about this. This is a peaceful thing, and this is something that I can take away and think that I'm a really powerful person and I can do anything that I want if I put my mind to it. And if I speak out, it's so important to speak your mind.
Let's step back, everybody, just a little bit. There we go. I'm going to scoot and keep going. I'm going to move right behind you. There we go. Good job. There you go. Good job. Thanks, everybody.
Voices are important, and if you don't let your voice be heard, then no one's going to hear it. I see it as a call to action.
We came because we reject the misogyny, we reject the racism, we reject the lack of respect for women. We came here to unite with other women from around the country to show our solidarity with one another.
We are so much stronger when we come together and to really fight to make sure that we're seen, that our voices are heard. And I would say as a woman, we're just unstoppable. You know, we're mothers, big sisters, daughters. We're making our feelings known.
This is what a feminist looks like.
I love that everyone's here like for a common cause. Yeah, and that we're all fighting for the same basic human rights.
You know, I wanted to teach my kid about democracy in action, and I'm marching for my girls, for all women, and for inclusion, for all of us coming together in these tough times. That's why I'm marching.
What my mother had to go through, what my grandmother had to go through, and what my future daughter, what my future wife is going to go through. I want them to have equal rights just like me, just like everyone else in this great country.
Pretty much everything that Donald Trump wants to shit on, we want to support.
I was at the inauguration, and the energy here, it speaks volumes to what Trump is compared to this. So.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for your service today.
Thank you very much.
It's important for our country. It's important for the world to see that this isn't who we are. I hear people saying we're a nation divided, and I see a nation united, and I think that this is the most beautiful thing, and I feel so hopeful.
Yeah, I think it brings a lot of hope and makes me emotional, but it's good to see everyone here, and I think with the riots yesterday, it's just good that everything is so peaceful.
We have the need to stand up for what's right. And this is right.
Everything that relates to women's health. We've been marginalized and second-class citizens for a very long time. And almost my entire life I've been watching progress by inches. This is going to be a huge setback. You take away health care, you take away funding for Planned Parenthood. You can't take away care for half the country and expect it to survive. I'm very hopeful. I'm hopeful that if women stay active and persistent, that we can make a permanent change.
This is what a feminist looks like.
Thank you all for your service.
Thank you.
And for being
Thanks for being
here
here.
today.
Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thanks for your support.
This land is my land from California. Sing along. Islands from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. In the land of slavery and me. We will not go away. Welcome to your first day. We will not go away. Welcome to your first day. We will not go away. Welcome to your first day. We will not go away. Welcome to your first day. Immigrants are welcome here. Stay clear. Immigrants are welcome here. Show me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Show me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Show me what democracy looks like. This is 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 what democracy looks like. From California.
We march for those who came before us.
We march for those who come after us.
We march for our daughters.
We march for those who cannot.
We march for the poor.
We march for survivors.
We march for women of every color.
We march for equality for everyone.
We march for all of God's children.